Yo, what is up, YouTube, man? Me using this jump shot on my 7'3" max wingspan, 77 3-point build feels amazing. I can't miss. I already made a video about this jump shot, but just for anyone that was wondering, anybody that wanted to see this jump shot on my 7'3" center in action, this video is for you guys. If you guys want to drop a like and subscribe, I do appreciate it a ton. It does help me out a ton. So it's O'Shea, Brissett, Tim Duncan, and DeAndre Ayton as release 2. Now, you can switch up the releases as you want. The reason I have it specifically like this, 41% DeAndre Ayton, 59% Tim Duncan, is because I get that A+ release speed. I don't like having a slow jump shot where people can come out and contest. I don't feel like a super tall big with a slow jump shot. This feels very natural. I mean, you could even throw this jump shot on your 6'6", 6'7", 6'8". It's not just me picking the best jump shot out of the bad choices we have. This is actually a great option for centers. Showing you guys some of the badges I use. I don't need to go too in-depth to it. You know, corner specialist, catch and shoot. That's going to help you shoot off the catch. I really like Claymore. If you're standing still for just a second, you get a nice boost from that. And I do have hot spots on this build. If you just made the build, though, and you're wondering, is it going to be tough to shoot at first? I was honestly splashing with this jump shot with no badges, no hot spots. So you can definitely do it, and it makes it that much easier as you're getting badges, as you're getting hot spots. You notice the green window just gets bigger and bigger, and those slightly lates, you know, those whites that we were shooting from time to time start to slowly go away to where you cannot miss. Right here, I got a couple of full gameplays, one in the park, one in the 3v3 Pro-Am. I actually got a couple of clips from this gameplay right here. Early game, you are going to see it's more defense than offense, which I love defense on this 7'3" center. A lot of people worry that you're going to be too slow. You know, 6'9", undersized bigs are running the game. But if you're 7'3", that extra height you have, it's going to make you that much better at rebounding. It's going to make you that much better at getting blocks, that much better at interior defense. I remember in the beginning, I didn't upgrade my interior defense at all. I was out there with like a 30 interior defense, and I was wondering, would 7'3" max wingspan, no interior defense be enough to get stops? And I was getting 100% smothers. I was getting blocks. Right here, man, I get a ferocious block. It's beautiful. But of course, you know, interior defense does matter. Block rating does matter. You don't want to go to the extremes and not upgrade those just because you're tall, just because you got long arms. You do still need those ratings. Another thing with this build too, I'm sure you guys have noticed, probably for yourselves and people tweeting about it, that they are saying chase downs are patched, getting blocks in the paint on dunks are patched. Being 7'3", it helps out quite a bit with that. I'm going to be making a video showing you guys some chase down blocks I'm getting, showing you guys how I'm getting blocks with this build. Vertical matters as well. Do not sleep on vertical on your builds. The higher the better. Right here, kitchen at the top on a build with no pass accuracy. So really, we don't really have anybody on the court that can actually run like a pick and roll. My build actually has the highest pass accuracy on the team at the time. And you'll see me, I do throw a lot of behind the head lobs and things like that. Flashy plays like Jokic likes to do. Right here, cut this man off. If you can learn to switch with your teammates, you see, I end up dropping. Laker follows him down. I end up dropping again. Kitchen passes this man off to me. I get a block. Don't force yourself to have to chase people all over the court. There's no point. You can set yourself up way better if people are willing to switch. I get a body block. I jump out at this guy right here. I don't end up getting too much of a contest, but me jumping at him definitely made him nervous. He shot in early, and that actually happens a lot this year. You see me slapping the floor right here, but when you jump at somebody and they end up shooting a very bad shot, you're like, dang, that must have been a good contest. You'll see it says wide open. It was just the nerves of you jumping at him that made him think they had to time it different, because if somebody contests your jump shot, you do have to plan to hold the jump shot longer, earlier, depending on what it is. Iced City, doing a between the legs kind of thing right here, man. The speed is not an issue. I'm able to kind of be on the point guard, still get out to the center, make him throw a panic pass, 10-6, making big plays on the defensive end. And one thing I do love about being a tall center, and I'm sure all the fellow centers in the comments can relate. Maybe I'm playing with some teammates that like to shoot the ball. I'm not getting too many shots. I'm still like right here. I'm still, well, not right there. He actually boarded me. But I'm still on the defensive end, making plays, getting blocks, getting rebounds, dotting my teammates. As a center, you're kind of always doing something on the court every game. It's not so much like if you were a lockdown, maybe you're not going to do too much that game. You don't have to get that many stops. You're not really scoring. You're not getting rebounds. You're not getting assists. You're always going to be doing something as a center. You're never just going to take a game off where you have zeros all over the stat line. I get a nice post hook right there as well. Post fades, post hooks, post hop shots. It's all great on a tall center like this. Now, if people play it just right, they're going to get a nice contest and you're going to miss. But you know, people don't really know how to guard moves like that for the most part. Kitchen with the ball, trying to go to the right, get that fade, ends up going to the post himself, about to shoot a post fade, crabs the man, and he gets the green. Surprisingly, that wasn't wide open. He still got a tiny bit of contest to make it say open. Cookies coming into the paint. I am there cutting them off. Nobody really wants to bang with a big down low right here, though. Big mistake on my end. I do get a yellow contest on the layup, but those go in quite a bit. You got to know when you got to jump. If he runs into me and I can get a good arms up contest, arms up block, it's good. But that play specifically, it was bad on me for not going for the block right here. Post-scoring takeover actually gives you a +10 to your interior defense right here. This man wide open, messes it up though. I get the board. Kitchen out on the break all the way down. Big step back to the three-point line. Going in for another post fade. It worked the first time. Why not do it again? They don't even attempt to jump at him or anything. If they would have, that definitely would have missed. Let me know if you guys are enjoying 3v3 this year more than any other year. I'm going to be talking about it a lot this year, I imagine, but we're just out here taking our twos, doing post moves, getting dunks, not worrying about having to force up a three every possession, and we are winning games very officially. Now, speaking of, they end up getting a three right here. This man's sleeping on me. He kind of goes out there for a contest, gets a very tiny one, but we are greening that anyway. There is some shoot over those kind of feeling to the 7-3s this year, you know. Maybe, I'm sure you guys agree too, if that was a smaller player, when they got it contested right there, it could have been a yellow, but for my build, for my 7-3, it still says open, and I get that a lot. I'm not even running the guard up badge right here. Beautiful hands up defense. That is the right time to play hands up defense when he got body contact with me. Laker going in, dotting me. Unfortunately, I have no hands. He has no passing. Someone was making a mistake right there. Glue hands not in the game anymore. I suppose we can blame it on that. But I will say that is kind of a rare thing in this game. I've seen all kinds of people throwing bailout passes, and they're usually dots, even for players that don't have bailout, because there's no way every single person in the game has the badge on. It's just such an efficient way to play, and I wish they would take bailout out, honestly. You know, people just running in, panicking, and then just spamming A, getting a dot out of it, people dropping, thinking the shot's going to come up. It is frustrating if you're trying to be a help defender. You know, you're trying to drop to the paint to help get the rebound, to maybe help get the block, and they just dot your guy. Right here now, I have a Pro-Am gameplay for you guys. And if you feel like you're struggling a bit with VC, I definitely recommend playing 3v3 Pro-Am. It feels exactly like 3v3 Park. Yes, you will play some good people in here, but you'll also play a lot of bad teams as well. And if you can get an A+ and you win your games, you can get up to 1,000 VC a game. It adds up really quick. You know, maybe you streak 15 games, you win a quick 15,000 VC. Now, I know this year, that doesn't go too far, you know, maybe that's just a couple upgrades, but it's something, you know. If anything, you can buy some boost with it, get a wide open corner three at the start of the game. People are going to leave you open as a 7-3 center. They don't want to just give up layups. I'm out on the fast break, throwing a dot to the corner. Unfortunately, he didn't drop. Usually, people are quick to drop in those situations. Right here, Apollo shoots a blinders looking shot, a dead-eye looking shot, but those shots are just not it for NBA 2K23. And NBA 2K22, 21, Hall of Fame dead-eye, Hall of Fame blinders were a must. Shooting from the side, people getting small yellow contests, but this year, those yellow contests are missing. I get the board, throw in the dot, 76 pass accuracy, gold break starter is what you want on a big. You could go higher, just don't go any lower. It's very important to be able to throw those crisp, fast passes on the fast break. And don't be afraid to launch the ball down court. Even if you get a couple turnovers, those fast break points come in huge, especially on NBA 2K23. You're going to run into a lot of teams with a lot of capable defenders on the court. Point scoring is not as easy as it used to be. Getting 4 to 6 fast break points in 3v3, you know, getting like maybe 12, 14, 16 points fast break play in the rec, that can go a long way. It can be a big boost for your team. You see these guys got a small point guard. He's trying to just do the ISO play, a little spin back into the paint. I dropped a little bit too late. Now, I was thinking maybe he's going to try to dot my corner. If I was just confident and went for the block early, I definitely could have got it. He got a nice dunk animation regardless, though. Laker beats his defender right here. 5-9, getting the easy twos. I will say, though, about 3v3 Pro-Am, some of the pictures these guys have on their jerseys is pretty wild. Stuff I couldn't put on YouTube. I actually had some great gameplays, and I had to scrap it all. If you guys know, you know. This guy makes me look like an absolute absolute chump right there. He goes to the corner, gets a 3-point off. No way somebody is doing me like that. 8 to 9. That is a pretty big bucket, too. We can't be having that. Tell Laker, let me post hook this. Now I mistimed the hook. It's looking really bad, but the only thing better than a 2 is a 3. Top of the key. Lakers still gives me another chance after back-to-back possessions of not looking too good. 12 to 8 now. Apollo gets every steal you could possibly imagine. That Hall of Fame glove is no joke. Even if you have gold or Hall of Fame unpluckable, the odds will not be in your favor. I had thoughts of making a build with like 99 driving dunk, 99 steals, just for like a 1v1 court build to troll post scores. It could definitely be fun. Laker getting his pluck right here now. We out on the fast break. He's got the slashing takeover though. He wants to get that contact animation. My guy's dropping. Hits Apollo. I'm trying to dex up to the top of the key. Laker going back at him. That's that slashing takeover, man. If you guys don't know about it, it is super overpowered. Even if you don't get the dunk animation, the layup animation is going in a lot of the time. We are taking over the game, 8 to 16. The point guard trying to do what he can do, but Apollo drops, gets the contest. We're out again. They're reaching. They got a man cold. I get a weird catch in the corner, but we green those all day. In the 2 gameplays you guys saw, I didn't miss a shot or a hook or anything in the first game. This gameplay, I missed 1 hook, but I've hit all my 3s. It's a great jump shot, man. You learn the timing. You can green it every single time. Lob for game. Let me know if you guys enjoyed the video. This is Tonic, man. I will catch you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.